Welcome to the publication project, Roadblocks and Successes. My name is Michael Barltrop, and you can find me at Mr. Barltrop on Twitter or at WhatBinder.com. Today's presentation is going to look at some of the roadblocks and successes that my students have faced while attempting to complete the publication project. One student said, "I don't understand the point of the assignment." And that is an incredibly valid comment to make. Because if students don't understand why they're doing something, they're going to have a very tricky time committing to it. Now, the point of the publication project is that it uses the global competencies, one of the key ones being entrepreneurship. It's teaching students not only how to analyze and create media texts, but how to place them out into the world so that they become creators and agents of change rather than just consumers. Once students become aware of the purpose behind the project, they often double down on their own ability to work towards that end. The main roadblock I faced was choosing what I wanted to do. Since we could really do anything, I got stumped on what I should choose. This is one of the key problems in the creation and publication project. Ensuring that students are well aware of all the different options available to them is important, but helping them narrow it down can be key as well. If you can make a movie, make a song, or create an essay, how will you know what's best for you? I think one of the first things that you need to do is think about, what are your hobbies? What would you like to do? If you could do anything right now, what project have you always wanted your teacher to put before you? Because you'll find very quickly that the creation and publication project probably has a place for you to do just that. And once you've got it narrowed down, there's very little to stop you. I have never had my classwork leave the school, so it's strange to actually see it go into the real world. This is one of those strange things about schoolwork. So often, students create beautiful projects, and they will spend hours, dozens of hours working on them, only to see them end up on the teacher's desk. It's rare if anybody outside the classroom even sees their hard work and accomplishment. The creation and publication project gives them that incentive to put it out into the world so that not only the teacher, not only their peers, but everybody has a chance to see what they have made with their hard work. I was thinking about the publication method, and I was thinking that nobody will be interested in what I create. The idea of publication scares me. This is a very real concern as well. There is that feeling that I'm not good enough. But here's what you really need to think about. What you create is fantastic because you believe it's fantastic. You may put your work out there to dozens of publishers, and they may all reject it. But every single rejection letter is another step towards success. Even incredibly famous authors like J.K. Rowling were rejected their first few times trying to get their text published. Imagine being the publishers that turned them down. J.K. Rowling isn't feeling sorry because people didn't want her books. It's those publishers that didn't take up her brilliant ideas that are really kicking themselves now. So what's important is to know that this is what you made, and because of that, it has value. If other people don't see it, well, there are lots of different options out there to get your work into the world. There's no need to stop after just one attempt. I feel pressure since it might be published. This is affecting my ability to create something good that I like. And here again is one of those concerns. If it's impacting what you need to do, one of the key things to think about is that what you make is valid because you made it. You're not making something for somebody else. You're making something because you appreciate it, you see the value in it, and you love it. If you try to create something because you think it's what other people will like, that is going to strip the voice that makes your creation so unique and so powerful. So when you're working on this project, don't worry about what you think other people might like. Think about why you like it. And other people, they're going to see the value in that as well. Now we move on to the successes. I enjoy the creative freedom. Many classes don't provide these opportunities. I like how the project is structured but doesn't force you in one direction. It allows you to explore what you enjoy. Anybody who sat down to read the Ontario curriculum or the American Common Core standards will very quickly learn that these documents do not say how students should be demonstrating their learning, only that their learning needs to be demonstrated. I really like using project-based assignments because it allows students to tap into their own passions. Students can show their own understanding of thematic connections and textual analysis, but they don't need to do it in one prescribed way. By offering them the choice to engage with the assignment on their own terms, they create something that is not only wonderful for them, but wonderful for me to see as well. Because every single assignment is something very unique and very exciting. I liked being able to commit and create a piece that I value. That sense of student accomplishment is so important. It's so rare to put your entire self into a project. But when you no longer feel like you're doing it for your teacher or you're no longer doing it for that grade, instead you see that you're doing it for yourself and your own intrinsic motivation, that's when your best work gets created. And I feel that's what this project really allows for. It has been fun being able to have so much influence over what I was doing. The ability to see problems arising and dealing with them effectively is a breath of fresh air. When students not only look to their teacher, but look to themselves on how to overcome the obstacles before them, that is real learning. When you come up with some concerns, it's important to have a roadmap there, some structured lessons to let you know what steps you might take. But being able to problem solve on your own and being able to internalize those skills for the future, that is so incredibly important, and it shows growth far beyond what matters to the report card. This project has inspired me to start animating and trying new things. I enjoy that we get to show the world how hard we worked on this assignment. I'm excited to start submitting this to film festivals in Toronto. Excitement that comes out of a high school project, and the excitement to go beyond what is simply prescribed on the rubric, shows something truly special. It shows that students, again, are doing this for their own desire. So if you're finding that you have this flame lit inside of you and that you want to go on as a creator, not only here for this assignment, but well after the classroom has left you behind and you have become the master of your own creations, that is a wonderful feeling. I've enjoyed seeing the different ways media can be created and learning about the different resources available to us. I didn't know publishing could be so easy, and I'm thankful to have learnt about it. And that's one of the things. We often look at publishing as this thing that other people do, and not something that we can do. But that's not true. All it takes is a little perseverance and the ability to get started. Because once you start down that path to publishing and get one credit under your belt, the next becomes easier, and then the next, and the next. This is not a journey to be taken in the classroom or in high school or in post-secondary, but a journey that you can continue on for the rest of your lives. And with each piece you put out into the world, you not only make yourself better, but you improve and enhance the lives of everyone who gets to experience your works. So thank you very much. If you have any questions, you can find me at Mr. Barltrop and at WhatBinder.com. It has been a pleasure to help you through some of the roadblocks and show you some of the great success stories that have come out of this project. If you'd like to share your own successes in the comments below, please feel free. It's always great to learn about the creation of others.